Welcome. I'm your host, Jesse Swear, nationally recognized inclusive fitness trainer, Silver Sneaker Flex instructor. Find out more about me. Visit my website, www.jesseswear.com. And today I have a SilverSneakers yoga exercise class for you. And it's going to be a relaxing yoga. We're going to work on different positions. We're going to hold those positions for lengthier periods of time so that you can work on the balance, you can work on position, you can work on form, you can work on mechanics. And if you need an ambulatory device or a chair or a banister to hold on to for assistance, then I recommend utilizing that. Please hydrate, pay attention to rate of perceived exertion. It is a 1 through 10 because we are in the standing position. If you're in the seated position, you might be able to drop that down to a 1 and 3 rate of perceived exertion, but you're going to have to breathe throughout. You have to concentrate, and if you want some tutorials on some of these, subscribe and look at some of my other videos out there. So we're going to start in that horse stance. Toes over knees, knees over hips, hips over shoulders, slight bend in those knees because you don't want to get orthostatic hypertension. Blood pressure drops. Nor do we want hypertension as well, where the blood drop raises. So we don't want to be holding our breath at all throughout, and we want to make sure that we breathe. So I'm going to circle. Little circles in the sand with those shoulders. I'm depressing them or decreasing them. A descending motion. And then I'm going to ascend them, lift them up. 2, engage the upper trap, lift the scapula up. 3, and along with lifting the scapula up, the main aspect of the trap is to lift that glenohumeral joint up as well. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Descend them down, and now pendulum. Just like a clock, and it's ticking back and forth. And in 4 of those, we will place those arms back in extension. Here we go. Extension. Hold them. Nice and straight, nice and upright. 3, 2, and if you can interlock them, we want to interlock those hands behind, just like this. And then we want to lift up as high as you can without bending over, right? As you bend over, clearly those arms are going to go up. We want to try to stay in an upright position as much as we can, and we want to lift those arms up. Nice, good extension. And by this point in time, you are definitely retracting your shoulder blades, and you're feeling that ball and socket of that glenohumeral joint. Again, relaxing, holding this position. Rest it down, and then just extend and hold that position. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to pendulum. Back to raising that scapula and that upper trap. On the 4th one, we're going to stay there and hold. Nice, good engagement. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're circling the sand. Opposite direction. Feeling good, looking good. Rest those hands to the thighs. And now we're going to do some cervical rotations to the left. Hold this position and breathe. And then we're going to slowly move it to the right side. Hold this, push this position, and breathe. Excellent job. Staying in that horse stance, we want to do a lateral flexion, so nice inhalation here with the right hand going up, and then exhale and hold. Just going to hold here. Now, if you have a chair, you can hold onto that chair. You can hold onto a banister. You can hold onto a tabletop. You can also hold onto your thigh here as well, right at your pelvic. Hold that position. Nice inhale and exhale. Back to that same side again. Inhale and exhale. And as you hold this position, you don't want to hold your breath. You just want to inhale, exhale. And by doing this position, you're getting slight stretch of the obliques, but you're working your QL, right? And that allows you to engage the oblique and allows you to bend to your side or get rounding to your side. And you want to be able to do this as you get older, as you're younger. Again, any motion like this is going to work more of that QL, small little muscle in your abdominal region that allows you to rotate and bend. Other side, hold, breathe. Inhale, exhale. Remember, not holding that breath. You don't want hypertension. And you also don't want to lock out the legs because you don't want hypotension. But you lose blood pressure. Nice inhale, nice exhale. Nice inhale, and nice exhale. Again, if you need to hold on to something again, you may. Hold on that banister, you get a greater stretch that way. Then to hold here, give you a little more support. You can bend over a little more and hold. And the garbage men are outside and Kia is barking at them. Nice inhale, exhale, and then back up. And then nice exhale, awesome job. You're gonna curl those up, right like this. Thumbs are gonna be up, or thumbs are gonna be facing towards your shoulders, and we're gonna do some lateral twists. Hold that. Keep those feet in the same position. Again, this is a different type of rotation, so it's not necessarily working your QL. It's rotation of the rectus spina and your torso. Another good superficial exercise for you to add into your yoga moves. Other side. Again, feet, toes stay forward, and you're just working on rotations. And hold it and breathe. You can have your palms open as well. You can have your palms facing you. It's more about that rotation of the torso and keeping those toes forward and trying to really get the spine to rotate without moving the pelvic, without moving those hips, and keeping those feet aligned forward. Because a lot of us have the propensity as we do that to turn, right? And we don't want to turn, we want to really work this torso region so that we can bend better, we can function better, and that when we do fall, which will occur, that we're able to protect our core as well with those types of movements. Right? It's going to make us more athletic as well. Next motion that we're going to do is we're going to go into the airplane. So it's a nice inhale here. Lift those arms up and then exhale down, right? You can go to seated squat positions from here as well. So entire foot, left foot is on the ground, and now I'm on the balls of the feet on that right side. And I'm just going to hold this position. Looking up at the camera, looking up at you. And I'm just going to breathe through. And holding. So you pick a time, maybe it's 10 seconds initially, try to hold your balance, but then you want to work it up to 20 seconds, and then 30 seconds, and then a minute. And again, this gives you really good static balance because you're staying in a stationary position. But it also helps you with proprioception, knowing where you're at in space, so you can't drift when you're in the same location. Tighten things up. Make sure you breathe because that blood pressure will rise just by being in this position. Nice inhale. And then nice exhale this time. Take it back. Excellent job. Both hands are back this time. You can always stick one on your side, one on the chair. And if you want to make it a little harder, put one in front. Hold it here. There we go. Again, this can be done in the seated position. You're just working on some hip flexion. And again, we're trying to hold it for 10 seconds, and 20 seconds, and 30 seconds. And each week, you want to try to just kind of make this a longer hold. And I can really feel that in my left hip. And I could also feel that swaying back and forth. Well, if I took my blood pressure, it's probably going up. My heart rate's probably going up as well. And we want that to be able to decrease because we want to get better being in this position. Nice inhale. Nice exhale. Lower them down. So let's go to the other side now. Nice inhale and exhale. Take both hands back. Right foot staying stationary. Balls of the foot on the left side. And this is my dominant side, so I should be able to hold this position much longer than that 10 seconds. So let's get that running clock. And again, we want to try to work on holding this position. Again, 10, 20. You continue to improve each and every week as we do this. Hold on to the banister if necessary. Hold on to a chair if necessary with one arm. Both arms do not need to be back. It's entirely up to you. You can put both arms on the side. Again, You're in charge. I'm just directing. Excellent job. We're probably about 25 seconds in. Let's try to get 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice inhale. A nice exhale as we go back again. Right foot again is solid. Left foot is going to be up. I'm going to keep that left hand back, and I'm going to take that right hand forward now. Make it a little more difficult. Again, you can hold on to something if you need to. You can take this hand, hold here, or you can keep it back. Because you're in that extension position with that left hand. Now you're in the flexion position with your right hand. And it's going to make you a little unbalanced, a little more unbalanced. Forces you to hold those hands in that position. Forces you to hold those legs in those positions. You're getting some knee flexion. You're getting some dorsiflexion. You're getting some hip flexion. You're getting that rectus spinae working as well. And your back, loading the spine a little differently. Let's get 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest it down. That's a difficult exercise there, right? Let's go up again. Let's go into our warrior for our last. You're going to lift up. We're going to rotate and drop, right? Very energy chi-like position. Arms out to the side. If you look down at your feet, you're in an L stance. We're just going to hold. And we're going to sink. And just hold that position. Right? You can turn those palms. You can give a thumbs up. Again, you're getting some knee flexion here, hip flexion, dorsiflexion, and you're having your arms in a static position. So you want to make sure you breathe because blood pressure will go up in this position because you are holding yourself. So you don't want to necessarily add any weights, but you do want to breathe. Tuck the belly, tuck the tailbone, retract those shoulders, hold that position. Awesome job. How long can you hold? Ooh. Hold, hold, hold. And breathe. And breathe and hold in, breathe and hold in, hold and breathe. There you go. Awesome. Let's get 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Easy position. Empty out. Lift up. Slowly rotate. Drop down. L position. And sink. And we're going to hold here. Right? So what are we doing on the left side? You want to try doing that right side, vice versa. And you want to just continue to improve, and you just want to continue to add sets or reps to this, right? So we've gone through it one time, all of it. You could always go it twice. Repeat this entire exercise routine with me. And just try to stay focused as you hold this position. Right? Excellent job. Let's get 10 more seconds because my arms are starting to fall. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and bring it back. Rest it down. I'll bring that foot back in again a little bit. I want to raise on up. Nice inhale and the exhale. Left hand grabs, right hand. Downward dog. Grab onto that banister. Grab onto that chair. And we're going to hold this position as I stretch out my lower extremities and I get more into flexion. Holding those arms up. And that's what that left arm's doing. That left arm is really holding that right arm up in this position. This is our downward dog. It can be done on the ground. It can be done in this position. This position, I would say, is probably a little bit harder than the ground position as we hold it for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice inhale. Nice exhale. Right, left. Last one here. Push down, hold. Excellent. Hold that position. We want to try to get our 30 seconds here. We're probably around 12. Let's get 18 more. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There you go.